big shout out to Justin over at Blackhawk, giving us hooking us up with some of this stuff right here. But this is their T-Series
L2C, I believe.
Sorry,
overt.
Not a very good media plug for them, but yes, they're this is a really cool holster. What, like a, how were you describing it? Like a half a drop leg or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, or it might be called a quarter drop. Justin, don't beat us up because we don't know the names.
But I'm super excited to try this out. I haven't even got to practice with it yet. That's something that I'm going to get done this week. Got some range work to do anyway, so I figure I might as well go out there and shoot some guns. But very cool holster. Drop leg kind of setup going on here. This is what I'm going to be running in the tactical games, you know, because no problems with the optics or anything like that. The retention release is super convenient, just your thumb. So it probably can't see it, yeah, but there's just a little thumb right here, like where your thumb naturally wants to go when you grip your gun, and it'll just come right out right there. So starting with that, I'm just going to set that right here. Up next, he sent this rig. Again, I don't know the model of the rig or anything like that, but this is
that's the Foundation Series plate carrier.
There we go.
Blackhawk.
So very, very excited to try this out, and this is the smaller size because, again, this is a game. We're trying to take all of the edges that we can get, and anyway, so this is a smaller plate, more mobility.
Some people may have seen a short or an Instagram post.
Let's see if I can get it working on here.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Sounds like about, and by about I mean exactly 15 pounds in there.
Sounds like ingenuity right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got there.
And that Foundation Series carrier is pretty cool. It's a pretty awesome slick carrier, elastic cummerbunds that have like mag pouch, like you can fit AR mags in on the cummerbund, or radios, or power bar, whatever your thing is.
Yeah.
And then I think
donut stick.
This is the first responder panel.
It's buckled in, so you want to
buckled at the front. So normally it would just be the Velcro across, but they make a couple different inserts for on the face, and anything Velcro backed will work. Yeah.
So this is the carrier I'm going to be running. Again, like Lewis said, we kind of got gamed it to where it will pass. Yep. Just by the skin of its teeth, and then of course they sent the belt and stuff.
Your plates in the other carrier you have, because you're a larger individual.
Yep.
You went from 11 by 14 plates down to 8 by 10, and then maybe even a little bit less than that. An aggressive swimmer's cut we put on there.
Yeah.
So that's going to give you, I think, a lot more, like, all right, bear hug, carry this big sandbag. Like, you can get more of you around it if you're not blocked by the plates, or like for doing push-ups.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure you will find that will be advantageous for you.
Absolutely. Do you want to go into this?
Yeah.
Might as well, since it's up here, right? So again, well, you know what? You talk about this.
So
you got it.
Adam Maxwell, one of our alumni from Vortex, I reached out to him because the only LPVO I really used was when these Gen 3 razors had just come out. Him and I were taking SUT together, and I thought it was pretty awesome. So I reached out to him for some points in the right direction, and man, Vortex stepped up pretty huge.
Absolutely.
Sending us each one of these Gen 3 Razor 1x10s, like awesome optic. We still haven't gotten them mounted up. We did get scope rings.
Yeah, let me go.
Midwest.
Yeah,
want to grab those?
Yeah, I'll go grab those. I'm gonna walk in front of the camera, guys. Sorry.
So
Shelton, keep this in.
We've got our scope rings, but just haven't had a chance to set them up on guns yet. So we'll get that done here in short order. But I was playing around with the Razor at the house in the backyard, and kind of like it's got a very forgiving eye box to it, and that bright reticle it has, and it turns off, so you have illuminated and then off and then higher illumination. So every other setting is an off setting, so it's easy for you to switch it back to an off setting that's right near the one you're going to want to use, so that you're not just killing your battery. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature on it. The forgiving eye box, and then that center reticle having a nice red thing. I think it might be red dot easy. I mean, that's the theory behind LPVOs, right? Is that's my phone, not yours. And
the wheels are falling off.
Yeah, so the theory is you can use it like a red dot on one power, but you do have the glass to go when you need to. So we got some QDs from Midwest. We're going to be mounting these into, then getting them on the rifles.
Yeah,
I think you're going to be using your 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary. So yeah, of course, big shout outs to Midwest as well. Of course, the rifles, but like they sent, like I messaged Troy, said, hey man, we could use some help with this, and like 2 days later they arrived at the shop. So it's big shout outs to those guys for helping us out with this, and sending a hat.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of hats. So
all right, I guess I can start into mine.
You want me to clear the table for you?
Sure. I don't want to knock that off anywhere. So what I've got cooking now, I was trying to just use my EDC belt from SOE, but it seemed like the holster still had a little too much play, and it was sliding towards the front of my leg during running. So I'm going to a more battle belt, war belt type setup. Everyone's gonna love the Velcro. This is Tactical Response ASMR.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, you just gotta do that. So inner belt with the male all the way around. Outer belt has the female on the inside. I've got the same holster, but for a good gun. This one holds an M&P. I've got an SOE 4 pistol mag carrier as well mounted on here. Just loops right over. It does have Velcro on the inside of the belt loops, so like that won't slide up and down. I've also mounted my Blackhawk dump pouch, which I think, like, I'm not a big dump pouch guy, right? Like, we just haven't been. James wasn't. He's like, yeah, dump pouch is for dumping your shit on the ground. Right?
Yeah.
But Blackhawk kind of fixed that. So one, it tucks up really nice and small. And then once it's open, it's got, I don't know what this is called. I'm calling it like a sphincter.
Yep. That's probably, no bullshit, probably is the technical term.
Right? I mean, it's not the technical term.
Yeah.
Right? It's got some kind of retention here that you can set basically at the size of your hand. So you can throw stuff in there. It kind of closes behind it, right? And then when you reach in to rip something out, you've got it.
Yep.
So that's what I've got on the belt so far. I probably need to reach out to Mike. Mike, if you're there, we might need a few AR mag carrier Kydex Jimmy Jammies. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, because the NSR, I think Clint Smith actually said that the NSR AR mag carrier, mag holster. I don't know what the technical term is. That's
sphincter.
No, that's definitely not sphincter. But Clint Smith did say that, like, I know he's got one on his carrier mounted sideways. and he said they were great. I think we're gonna need a couple of those. Remind me, we got to reach out to Mike.
Yeah.
Then I've got this.
Look at that.
AR-500 Freeman carrier, which has already been customized with some duct tape to keep the extra flaps from flapping. And I will be putting some SOE Peltor wrap on here. I gotta go see John again. He's also gonna hook me up with a multi-cam black 3-mag pouch for up front, like with the shock cord retention. And yesterday I went and saw John, and he did this custom for me. It was pretty cool watching him work on the sewing machine, and like how his brain works. Like, you know, anytime you get a chance to watch a master like perform their craft, like the way he measured out and made this little loop right here, and did so with the idea that if this doesn't work, I'm giving myself enough length to do something else. It was pretty cool. But so he customized this out, so now when I can tighten it down very tight, I'm trying to get this, but then when I breathe, it still has a little bit more, so that I can get some breaths. And I posted a video out this morning of wearing this during a workout. This carrier with the plates it comes with weighed out at 11 pounds. So a little too light, but again, it's tiny. Right. So I wanted that. I took some side plates and just put these side plates down in. So I've got some, let's see, does it say what level they are? Level 3+. So I've got some 3+ plates, and then if I get hit in the bottom half here, I've also got 3+ on top of it. So 3+ is like at least level 14.
About a dime.
Like yep. So again, we're trying to stay at that, right at that, not carry any extra weight. We don't need to. Yep. Because that's the name of the game.
Yeah, I really like the bungee here that John did for you, because that is something that I didn't think about before, like when I did the video that we posted of the workouts and stuff like that, right? Whenever you start getting winded and you've cinched down your kit, whenever you go to breathe, like it's kind of like pushing against you and stuff like that. You know, I guess I'd forgotten what that felt like from contractor, you know, but.
And James always said, like, as you're about to Velcro that cummerbund, take like the biggest breath you possibly can, right? And then cinch it. But then, doing burpees, right? You've got
bite your tongue.
Too much give it, and you got a steel plate hitting you up in the chin. So I've got that. I also got, I think I'm gonna be, and I'm keeping this all in my handy dandy Blackhawk bag.
Oh, here, bring it over this way. Let people put it in the camera if we're going to talk about it, right? So they sent us some bags as well. I've already got all my range stuff in mine.
And then I picked up a set of these knee pads. They're like volleyball. Yep. Volleyball knee pads. So they're like basically all elastic. And can slide up on underpants, things like that. So I have a set of these just to be a little extra. I think I might be wearing shorts. So if I do that, if I'm wearing shorts, I'm probably just going to wear my lifting knee sleeves because they're American flag.
Yeah.
And why not?
Why wouldn't you?
So, but I have these around as backups in case... In case one of us needs some kind of heavier duty knee pad, but that you're also very athletic in, right? Like if a volleyball player can be diving around on the floor of a gym,
right?
Like, and they stay in place. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to be better, because that's the problem with knee pads. They want to be shin pads.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And your quads are like, get these things away from me. So they're always at like the perfect spot where when you actually put weight down,
Yep.
it's right on the corner of it.
Yes.
So all you're doing is giving an uneven surface for your knee to land on, and like the top half gets smashed on the gravel.
Yep. Working as intended.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I've got so far.
All right.
I'm going to be running, I believe, 25th anniversary
Yep.
rifle as well. Our boy Fat Nuts is supposed to be coming down and letting me hook that Vortex scope onto his 25th anniversary rifle, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'll get a chance to run one of those.